Mole. We're gonna go digging. It's time to dig. New game. Yeah, I played the demo. I played the demo. Taken to calling it the White Rabbit signal. About to show you is the best recording we have. Just don't look directly at the screen. Wait, what am I supposed to? Uh-oh. Let's go to the Matrushka incident. Because it doesn't play nice with our instruments. All we know is that it's calling from deep below the earth. And that is most likely isn't natural. It's not normal? Huh. Any contact with the sea seems to result in strange symptoms. It results in a field. Supposed to all repeat the same word. Dig. Yeah, we played the demo.
Oily rag. I like oily rag.
Petro Kaminskaya. Kaminsky. I don't know. Kaminsky. Dig. I'm still here. Find me. Run. Get the thing. Good morning. Help. Oh. There we go. Victor, I have spoken to the committee again. They are preparing to pay off your debts in full. And they will pull some strings so that you can be reinstated as a citizen again. They are still skeptical, but I believe they know, as well as I, that you are the best navigator still alive. This might be the last chance I'm able to give you. I know you will make me proud. Signed, Director of Initiatives, Stepan Adamenko, Strata Drilling and Exploration Division. Where am I? There we go. So I have cigarettes. Viktor Kaminskaya. Divorced. Citizenship under review. Do not leave in panel. Cassette tapes open doors. I want to go deeper down than anyone. I want to drill. What's this guy? It's a mole. It's a mole. In the mole game. Yeah, my face. Bodan Ploznik. Message. Unread order will be available in terminal. Access communication system and review immediately. Why did it switch to 79? Why did it switch to April 11th of 79? Why is it doing that? Button. Do I read my email here? Email is complicated. Strata PC. This is Maria Surface Control. What's going on? I know the White Rabbit is disrupting most communications, but you've been at a standstill for over 12 hours now. I hope this is just another Kaminsky issue. But you must get him back into the cockpit. Right now, you are far too off course for the autopilot to keep up without a navigator. This is also a gentle reminder that all ship systems are dependent on the power that is generated by the drill itself, including temperature control. Getting the drill moving again must be your absolute top priority. Otherwise, you'll be boiled alive in a few hours. Oh, that's bad. For now, you will have to divert power yourself by rerouting the fuse box on the wreck floor. You do, Huck. I refuse to cancel this mission over at one drunk. Too much is at stake. Remember, we're all depending on you. For tomorrow. Yes. Teeth? Or tomorrow. Tomorrow! Spooky. It's too dark. Dear. Oh dear, what did I do? One, 3, 6, 7. Okay, well at least it's still light up here. I didn't break it all. Okay, it's fine. Wait, it's not light up here. Or there was one light. No, what have I done? Oh, this is dorms. Press and hold the red glowing charge button until the indicator turns solid green. So should the dorms be back on? They're not. I borked it. Oh. This. Aha, oh. You okay? I don't know if he's okay. Famous geologist makes groundbreaking discovery. Signal found by Dr. Hrytsenko. Is something trying to contact us from below? The frequency of the signal seems to change depending on the observer. Dr. Hrytsenko says it's plain terms, it speaks in different ways, depending on who's listening. Ever since the Matryoshka incident, most citizens of the SPRN have in some way or another experienced something. Death? A bee sat on your desk? Why is there a bee in your room? The vessel's off course. Check diagnostics in the cockpit located on the deck. To do. Heating system cycling irregular, not critical. Check ballast tanks again. Crew fatigue. Abort. Yes, 3, no, 1. Stay awake. Stay awake is one thing we need to do. The bee's gonna die because it's 9 p.m. Wait, why? Damn, we can't even read what these are. Join us in the depth to become a geonaut. Strata. I don't think I want to be a geonaut. Hello? What do you want? Vessel's off course. I feel like something might have gone wrong. I think something went wrong here. Oh, if bees miss nighttime, they don't get to come home? I don't know anything about that. Dark. Not the bees. How did I get here? I came from over there. Why do we only has one fuse? You don't think bees have curfew? I don't think they do, but maybe they do. I don't know. Animals have a lot of weird rules. Fix the vent. Got it. Green. Yeah, this actually came out last week, and we played the demo, but for some reason this wasn't on my wish list. So I didn't know. Mission goals. Keep drilling until target depth is reached. 8,759 meters. Locate signal source. Find out what happened to previous expedition for tomorrow. Something wrong with the vent. Tell Bodan. Bodan. Josep lives in his own little world. As usual. Vessel. As usual. He claims to be receiving instructions about the White Rabbit from a dead friend, which is never a good sign. Getting near impossible to communicate with him about anything other than the signal. As long as I've known him, he's always been obsessed about his work. This seems different. Perhaps he simply sees more than the rest of us. Stepan, joints are acting up. Eyesight seems to be deteriorating. Emptying the bladder is more difficult than I'm remembering it's ever been. What can be said? The White Rabbit seems to want to remind me of my age. She is there too, of course. She always is. Who's there? Oh, wait. Bodan has been losing teeth, which makes him even more irritable than usual. Other than that, the man seems to be keeping it together better than the rest of us. Speculating it
a good writer never
might
goes
be
anywhere without his notepad.
Because he has a family waiting for him back home. Something to keep him going. Victor, White Rabbit sickness is hard on us all, but seems to be hitting Victor harder than most. Not surprising. Sadly, the signal seems intent on digging up the parts of the past we prefer to forget, and Victor was doing his best to forget, even before the mission. Remarkable that he's still one of the nation's best navigators, even half drunk. Still, giving him some extra attention. Need to know that he's not alone. I think we're Victor. Are we Victor? Victor? Cert. 801-641-88. You have reached the Strata Emergency Service. It's the nature of your emergency, as well as your drilling vessels. Cthulhu? Jerry? He's not there. Yeah, this is my ID tape. I don't think this does much else. For tomorrow. Today. Turning. Turning. Why is there plants? Hello? Bad teeth are bad. Vessel upgrade. No, it's up. Where am I? Help! Key. I don't have a key. I have a key. Throne 732. Yet an angel descended upon the earth and wiped every tear from their eyes. There's a Book of Throne? We're on. We're in. It's on. Now what am I doing? Current course outdated. Hello? Is that a good number? Is that what dials are supposed to do? I'm sure it's fine. What about these ones? Left, left, up, up, left, right, up, left, right, right, up, up. Good. Jeebus. I don't have any coordinates. At least we fixed the vent, I guess. Well, I don't know if we fixed the vent, but we opened it. It's not a dungeon. It's a drill. It's Orthodox Jeebus. Up. Left. If I just mess with the levers, we'll be fine. Darkest driller. No, we did not finish Darkest Dungeon. That might take actually quite a while still. Alexei Petrov. Deeper we go, the higher our nation stands. Depth achieved 4,904 meters. June 13, 1958. Elena Morozova. The Earth is not a foe. She is a challenge. Depth achieved 4,287 meters. March 2nd, 1955. Sergei Voronov. Yeah, it was a bit warm down there. Depth achieved 3,042 meters. July 14, 1954. Thomas Kaminsky. Or Taras Kaminsky. Depth achieved 6,482 meters. January 5th, 1960. What are all these arrows? I don't think they're normal.
A dining room.
Dining room? Is this a dining room?
A dining room.
Dining room? Board? Process data. Get coordinates. Strata Institute of Navigational Studies. Navigator aptitude. Final examination. Subtest. Drill vessel steering systems. Test code DVSS. Date 23/6/1961. Who does that? Who puts a number then a Roman numeral? Time 30 minutes. Developed and administered on behalf of the government and people of the SPRN. What do you suppose the SPRN even is? I guess we're not the Soviets. Or is that one of the... Maybe it's one of the... Like Poland? I don't know. In the Soviet Union? Or maybe it's just a made-up thing. Alternate history. I don't know. Do not turn this page until you are told to do so. There's no one who can tell me to turn the page. Copyright Sins 1961. Confidential. Is this a hallucination, or is this like a weird room to simulate the real world while we're underground? So we don't feel bad or something. We're in Poland. Yeah. It's not space, it's Poland. It's 420, yeah. There's some holes in this tape. Oh. Seismic data. Missile attack warning system. That doesn't quite make sense for what we're doing, though. I wonder if that's just a coincidence.
Just a moment.
Ground density 4. Ground density drill speed 4 is 30 RPM. Exceeding max speed risks overheating drill. Yeah, I don't think we're part of the missile attack warning system down here. It just doesn't seem right. Coordinates. 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 Do I know coordinates?
What is this?
Y29, X25. Well, it's set in the 80s, or like 8, so I wasn't sure if they were trying to be like part of the old Soviet Union or just its own government. But the SPRN seems to just be the government, or the part of the government, but I don't think they're using the Soviet Union. I think they've invented something. So I don't think it's the attack warning system. We'd be a very bad missile warning system 6,000 meters underground. We did it. It's going. It's moving. We're on course. Hello? Hello? Victor? It's right, Senko. Where are you? Where is everyone? This is... There's... I don't know where it's from. I don't know what it wants. The signal. It's alive? Who's Jerry? Jerry was from Scratches. We had to call him to, like, figure out everything. Because we were really stupid. Be careful. Hello? Like, it's Soviet-esque, but I don't think they're actually using the Soviet Union. just invented something else. I don't think I need the navigation tape, but... Hello? Where's the body?
Not enough blood. Need more blood.
Uh-oh. What the hell was that? Yeah, there was the really big drill, yeah, but I mean, it wasn't like a... But it was just a drill, like, yeah, there weren't people in the drill machine. There was no drill machine people were in, but yeah, that could be part of the inspiration. Breathe out. You did well. There was nothing but a creature of the past. I'm afraid it gave up on your kind a long time ago. I never did. Though I wonder why you are here, so far below the earth. I suppose you are still looking for your son. Still here, somewhere in the old painful memory of yours. So it's not a no, this is not a documentary. It's the Soviet deep drilling site. September 1982. Okay, how did I just find? Cthulhu? Bring him to the TV. Oh. The past lies, but it doesn't have to be set in stone. Son can still be saved. You find what you seek. In the end, perhaps you'll find redemption. You found hell. But it wouldn't find hell, it would end up finding whatever's on the other side. Whatever country's on the other side.
Well, hello.
No, China's not on the other side.
China. Our homie.
I don't know what's on the opposite side of Siberia. All holes dug lead to... I don't think they do. I mean, maybe they do. Victor, I hope you've had a chance to consider what I said when we last spoke. I'm truly sorry it's been so long. I know it's easy for others to talk about dark times and how to make them go away. It was the same with Dariana. So many colleagues telling me to make sure to get some sun, as if that would bring her back. But I really don't think you should be calling that number. I know you want to cling to hope, but hope is not what they're offering. They want to take you somewhere that doesn't exist, a place that will never let you truly heal. The door is always open if you want to talk. Step on. Basement. What was in this box? Why doesn't this computer have Minecraft? All it has is this. It's just my ID. Music? Slow down. What the hell is this picture? I have a feeling some of this stuff is slowly going to change each day or whatever. I like this whole... I guess they're not cassettes, they're cartridges. Well, they're cartridges... Oh no, they are cassettes. Within a PCB interface connection of some kind, I guess. Are you okay? No? Likes rocks. Massive blackout discovered. Dr. Reitsenko. My dear friend, let me tell you something I think would surprise you. Ever since I was first exposed to the signal, I've been hearing your voice again. This is a strange and wonderful thing in itself, but the things you reveal to me about the signal are stranger and more wonderful still. You told me to interpret the frequency as brainwaves. It's not fickle or random, but an expression of something almost like a mind. Only one more vast and complex than anything we've ever encountered before. You also told me that the signal can be trapped. Rhenium seems to stabilize the signal when it passes through the crystal structure like a beam of light suspended by a prism. The two things are clearly linked. That much I can figure out, even without you. Now, there is talk about aborting the mission, and I feel like I may be the only one who realizes how close we are to uncovering something truly momentous. I so very much miss the correspondence we had. I know you would have understood. Yours truly, Josip Ritsenko. I need the cassette. Who can carry you in deadlock? I don't know. Probably not me. I'm old and washed up. Oh, it's his key. Key card. I used to be pretty good at some of them games, you know. Oh, that doesn't work. Them competitive shooty games. Back in my day. Unread order. I was pretty good at Evil Dead, but that game died. That game was cool, though. No waypoint. Okay, I don't need a waypoint, though. This is... I need my email. I was pretty good at Dota... Well, not really. I mean, I was somewhat good at Dota 2, I guess. For a while. M13, Maria here. Where is this the one? We had Surface Girl our first moment of joy since the Petrushka incident. No, this is the same message, I think. M13, this is Maria's Surface no, wait, yeah, this is the new one. Maria here. We at Surface Control had our first moment of joy since the Petrushka incident when you completed the course correction. Thank you for keeping our hopes alive. Now for the bad news. Our systems have lost track of the signal again. You'd think something that has caused so much havoc up here would be easier to find. I'm aware that Dr. Ritsenko is the one responsible for interpreting the signal data. But it's been disturbingly long time since we received any data at all from his lab. He refused to accept the worst. But you need to make a new recording, even if Ritsenko is unable to do it himself. Otherwise, you'll be digging blindly for tomorrow. Tomorrow. And I guess I don't need to bring all these tapes. This one seems to always be used here. 10th of November. Evil Dead was that asymmetrical. Yeah, Evil Dead was cool though. He is still missing. Stat. Nothing? Why do we only have one fuse? Wait, what are you, game? Oh, Resistance? Yeah, I played Resistance. It was okay. But, like... Resistance should have been, like, a competitive mode for Outbreak. That would have made more sense. Should have remade Outbreak and had Resistance be its, like, competitive mode. Cornerstone. Nation puts faith in Mole, a Strata M13 drilling vessel, affectionately dubbed the Mole by its four-man crew, is set to depart later this week, targeting the near-impossible depth of 8,700 meters. Mission Director Stepan Adamenko is hoping to locate the source of the enigmatic White Rabbit signal, which experts believe may be causing the disturbances currently plaguing the nation. The M13 is, by some, seen as mining and energy conglomerate Strata's attempt to set things right after previous drilling vessels suddenly went missing at lower depths. Its crew don't know. Oh yeah, was there no way to get Resistance outside of RE3? I think you got it with Village also, didn't you? I don't know. Outbreak could easily be made. Well, I don't know. You need to, like... They have enough assets. You need good level design for Outbreak. I mean, Zero, though... If Zero Remake is two-player co-op, then kind of sets the groundwork for Outbreak. Because, like, it's a different kind of co-op than 5 and 6. Because 5 and 6 were just linear shooters. So it's like... You're just kind of on a path shooting things. It's not like cooperative puzzles, you know? Which is a little different. RE5 Remake will... I mean, it's not a thing right now, but they have to get through Zero and Veronica and probably RE1 remake, or the second remake of RE1. Then at some point 5 might show up. Who knows? Or maybe they'll just leave it alone. I mean, 4 was already fairly modern, but 5 and 6, you know, not much has really, even less has changed since then. I mean, I guess Dead Space got a remake, but yeah, I don't know. What do I know? This isn't on at all. How do I turn to key? Is that what I'm supposed to do? We're in. Oh, well, that's a weird... Instead of the hammer and sickle, we have like a magnifying glass and pickaxe? I don't know if that was supposed to be that or if that's just some other... Oh, but here we just have gears. I don't really know what I'm... Maybe that's something to do with a laboratory symbol. Who knows? Ooh. Signal exposure leaves imprint on retina. Need room to be dark. Wired raw reader circuit to screen. Place crystal on circuit to act. I mean, RE5, yeah, is ridiculous. Like, it's one of those... To convert the tone to even... to the... any of the current Resident Evils would be... I don't know if they want to bother. At least not right now. I don't see how they, if they happen to remake it, how they could scrap the AI for the co-op, because you'd have to still have single player as an option. Signal handling procedure. Objective. Convert signal data into a usable waypoint. Restrictions. Signal data destabilizes vessel systems as contact. Approved method. Tune radio transmitter into correct signal frequency. Record the signal onto a cassette. Insert cassette into navigation system to process coordinates. Important. Standard Strata cassettes will fail under signal load. Use instead neural storage cassettes designed to carry unstable cognitive data, comparable with the signal structure. Hammer? Hey, Justin. This is more. More. There is an ending. It just takes a while to get to it. Yeah. 21,140. 11,940. This is my light, Victor. At least what remains of it. Oh, I will lead you through the darkness. What the hell? Question is, am I supposed to put the signal there? Am I supposed to look here? And what about the second number? Align retinal mark with the chart. Okay. $19,770.20. Like it goes through. The second number is like. Maybe it's actually not. Okay, maybe it is like. But if it's like maybe it is 17,120. I don't know how close I should be either. 17-1. Okay, that was it. Waypoint. Okay.
Film posing.
Derelict for 75 months. Huh?
Are you still following me?
Push the files. Ooh, success. Big turtlenecks with the follow.
Cuckoo clocks.
75 munch. Well, now I can use...
A good writer never goes anywhere without his notepad.
decrypt data. Ground density 2.71. Two 62. Whoops. Whoopsie. Y84X36. Autopilot. We're off. Or somewhere. Why is there no windows in the underground drill? I want to see what's out there. I guess it would just be dirt. Hello? What the? Duh. Vostok, a sun that never sets. Payment, Vostok 12. Kommunikaskaya. 30 days from neural cassette, 20 million thingies. Hospital site deployment, 5 million. Inscription procedure, 13.5 million. Preparation and custodial pact, 500,000. Vostok makes no medical claims. Interpretation and meaning are left to those who receive the cassette. Central Hospital. 12. 11/10/1980. 8:54. Vostok Initiative. 8/273/6409. Petro Kaminskia. Signature Petro. Vorislav. 1974. 1978 birthday. 8/273/6409. What if you dial the wrong number and you run out of money and get stuck in the phone booth? Vostok Continuity Services. Thank you for taking the step. Before we proceed, please remember, preservation is not an act of denial, it is an act of care. A neural cassette has been issued to a registered name. Please enter the cassette identification number associated with the name, then press pound. Parking check. $51. Associated with Petro. This idea is correct, press 1. If not, press 2. I guess it's right. What if I should try all the other numbers? Oh well. Thank you, Kaminska. Our records indicate that payment has not been finalized. Requires your registration consent. This call serves as verification. To proceed, we will ask you to confirm some details. Enter the age of the person associated with the record and press pound. It's a picture from 79, but what year is it actually? September. January. 6? The age has been verified. Please enter the hospital identification number where the person is currently located. Okay. Is it 10109? Central Hospital 12. Information is correct. Previously stated that the person's last confirmed happy memory occurred on their birthday. Enter the date of this memory in the day, month, year format. 020179. The date is correct. Verification is complete. All required details have been confirmed. Total amount due is 39 million Zev. To confirm payment, press 1. Cancel, press 2. I don't want to pay. Okay, fine. Payment has been authorized. Funds will be drawn from your bank account within 1 to 2 days. Your account is now in debt and may be subject to citizen review. In your on-site visit, your personal recording was collected from you. This recording will now be played back. Me talk. Okay, I'm sorry, I know. I'm not good with words. I feel like I should remember some special moment to tell you about. But I can't. I don't know where one memory ends and the next one begins. It's all just him. All the things I want to teach him, all these things I want him to experience. Just every... Hey. I know. It's okay, Daddy is here. I just don't know. I don't know what the... I just don't want to give up. I want to be the kind of father who tries. Who keeps trying until there's nothing left to try. Oh no. Due to subject's critical condition. The day scheduled for the inscription procedure is tomorrow. So he's dying, but what have we signed him up for? Post-procedure documentation will be finalized automatically. Cassette retrieval instructions will be issued. No. Really sorry you had to go through that again. But you need to remember why you have to keep digging. I guess we paid for it by digging. Whatever the procedure is. We must dig. We must dig. $7,423 meters. Okay, what's going on now? More digging. Decode. .54. Getting denser. There's not much room. Some 18 and 69. 3.5 or 4.5. 46. Whoa! What? What the hell? My... Oh no. Oh? Engine? Hello? Jerry? Can you read me, Stepan? Hold on here, please answer. Victor. Of course you don't say a word. Just shut up. Told him from the start. I said it during the prep. I said it to Stepan's face. Bring you with us, the mission is doomed. Poison, Victor. That's what you are. Everything to lose. Taking the engine. Well, you can't take the engine apart. We're like... The screwdriver in your skull? No, that's mean. If you destroy... How do we get back up if you do that? I don't think he likes me. Oh, it's open. The fuse? Sure is. There we go. Well, we got a wrench. 2 November. Fixed an issue with the engine filters. Right. One breaks when under too much strain. Spoke to the pilot about it. Weird fucker. 4 November. Right engine filter keeps breaking. Keeping an inventory on hand here in the shed for now. Guess Strata dug up the first junk they could find for this mission. Desperate times and all. That. Idiots. 5 November. Piece of shit filter broke again. Now down to one spare now. It'll have to do. Keep having nightmares. Always about Lilia and Vera. Miss them so goddamn much. 7th November. This mission was one big mistake from the start. Things go missing. Everyone acts like lunatics. The pilot most of all. I bet my life he is risking this entire mission for that insane cassette of his. If Adamenko is too much of an idiot to steer this ship straight, then I'll do it myself. Cassette. Do we, like, put our kids' memories on a tape or something? Is that what we're talking? Is that what happened? That's probably what happened. That would make sense. I guess. I mean, it wouldn't make sense to do that, but it makes sense that what this guy did. Hello? Oh god. When did this happen? Just now? Airflow, coolant, fuel pumps. How do I fix it? Do I hit it? That's the only thing that makes any sense to me. We have to hit it. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Okay, what am I doing? He has got a screwdriver right there. I didn't even need this one. Well, this looks fun. What's that? 50 volt. I don't know what number I need. Seems like a horrible place to put the fuses, though. It's just a little inaccessible. There was that note. What did that note say? I don't know if it did. No. Something about the fan, though. Engine filters. Yay! Do I need to take my lights? Don't linger. Why not? What happens if I linger? What happens? I think I have to give up one of my... Okay, maybe not. Oh, that's how you knew where to stand. Oh, hello. dark in here. This is darker than the darkest dungeon. It's not a dungeon, though. Yeah, why are the fuses down here? Who did this? Coolant? Where the hell's the coolant even go? The Transylvania Adventure of Simon's Quest? Is that what it's called? That's not like an official game, right? It's like a... Oh, Bloodstained had a Simon's Quest clone DLC that I was going to play and I never did. Oh well. Transylvania. That's one way to name it. I mean, that's really close to... being too close to the title. Calling it Simon Quest. Or part of the title being Simon Quest. Yeah, one of Bloodstained's DLCs was a Simon's Quest clone style. I was gonna play that one a while back. But I never did. I always liked Simon's Quest. There's no way this key goes here. I haven't even used this wrench, so I must... I think flammable things are coolant. Coolant. One of the post-its says call mom. I do think the new Castlevania coming up actually looks pretty solid. There's also one coming out next. I guess it's got a 27 release date that looks really cool. That's supposed to be like a Lovecraftian Metroidvania. Now I forgot the title. I picked the art's new Castlevania. I mean, it's closer to like Bloodstained, I guess. There's a lot of flammable stuff in this room. Dangerous. Where's the coolant even go? Coolant. Maybe it goes back behind the fan. But I don't think I can remove it. No, I guess not. Aha! I did it. Hello? Vessel's off course. I feel like all these little meters are not very useful. There's so many of them, though. There's so many. It is waking up. Too much glamour? I don't know, I thought it looked pretty good. Maybe it was just the music. Who knows? They got the music right, I think. What was the other one I'm thinking of? It's coming out in 27. It's like a Lovecraftian Metroidvania. It's got some girl with white hair on the cover, and it looked really cool. What was that, though? What was that? Uh-oh. Take the cassette. CMB. We gotta go. Help. Help. Cthulhu, help me. 311. Door 311. Whoa.
I'm not going anywhere.
Jesus. Huge Metroid thing. Get him. We got him. We're fine. Fine. We've added to our tape collection. Oh god, he's back. Help. That way. You're safe. We're safe. We're safe. What happens if you remove the cassette while it's getting data? Does it break? I like all these old computer noises. I don't know why. I guess it's some sort of weird nostalgia. Ground density 3.5 or 4.5. Six. I like the whole... I mean, this is supposed to take place in the 80s, but I also like how, like, back in the 70s and 80s, like, a lot of envisions of the future computing was everything was going to get bigger and harder to use, like Alien. What the hell? Elevator. Are we really in a drill machine? Yeah, Alien. In the future, everything will be bigger and harder to use. But there's a lot of that, like 70s and 80s. Like, it's like they just envisioned everything being bigger and harder to use. I don't know why. Star Trek actually didn't do that. But Alien definitely did that. We're like... Like you had to be a savant to use a computer because they made them so much bigger and more complicated. But it's kind of funny because even, you know, leading up to, even like in the late 70s, computers were getting smaller and easier to use. You know? They were never getting bigger and harder to use. That was never the direction. Oh, we're at the hospital. Have you lost someone? To lose a loved one is the deepest wound a person can carry. The world is cruel. We learned that far too early. But it does not have to end there. Through revolutionary neuroarchival technology, the Vostok Initiative offers a final chance to preserve what matters most. Using our state-of-the-art memory cassettes, a human consciousness can be transferred moments before biological death. A voice, a memory, a presence preserved. So you never truly have to say goodbye. And perhaps one day, you may even speak again. Yep, he put his kid's memory on a cassette tape. I do like the retro future of Alien. It's awesome. But, like, if you think of it, like, the mother computer, you had to get in this, like, giant chair, and there was a giant room, and everything was command line. Although you could just ask a question. So it was, in a way, though, they did get one thing, like, you could just type in questions and it would answer. So I guess that's kind of like large language models. But other than that, just everything was bigger and clumsier. But I do remember, like, a lot of movies, they would just type in a question and then it would answer. And, like, for so long, we're like, yeah, that didn't happen. And now I guess it's happening, but... Emergency notice. Confidential. If you hear a patient who has been confirmed to be deceased, speak. Do not, under any circumstances, listen to what they are saying. Oh. Don't listen to dead people. Vostok Initiative. A sun that never sets. The light of consciousness is the most precious thing any citizen may own. Never let go. Must be kept cold. Oh. Our consciousness must be put in the freezer? Okay. Yeah, the Thing had that also. But the Thing at least didn't make the computer gigantic. The Thing actually, you know, had a normal-sized computer. But the Thing also wasn't a future. The Thing was just present day. So the computer was normal, but for some reason the computer you could just ask questions, which certainly did not exist in 1981. So that makes the Thing even weirder, because they knew that technology didn't exist. They weren't, like, projecting into the future what kind of computer technology might exist. So I don't know why that was an option in the Thing. I guess it's just more interesting to look at in a movie than a file browser, but... of some kind, but... He had the chess machine as well, which he destroyed, and probably weren't able to get another one. I'm sure the people who worked there wouldn't appreciate that. Good thing they died right after. Otherwise, they would have been mad. DMZ... something Gorod Hospital 12. Patient progress notes. Elena Morozova. 12th of April. Patient still without appetite. Lucid, but under continuous distress. Exposure to signal paradoxically seems to alleviate some symptoms. Reinstate for 24 hours. Play signal recording at 2-hour intervals. 13th April. Patient catatonic without constant exposure to signal. Experiences sudden bursts of activity. Speaks an unknown but seemingly coherent language. Keeps sedated and makes sure to never handle without proper support staff. 14th April. Arrange for immediate patient transfer to specialist hospital. Law enforcement notified. Guys, I think we're going crazy. We're not in... This is not a drill. I mean, we're not in the drill. Hello? Yeah, we've made it to Silent Hill. The chess engine did cheat. I mean, maybe, but that chess engine, you know, it couldn't have been that good. Wonder what kind of a rating a chess engine from 1981 would have. Is that the... Spooky. Oops. Oh. That was actually pretty good. It was a decent one. I had to click on... When I clicked on it, that happened. It can't really cheat, though. Like, it has to calculate the moves. Like, so it's trying to calculate the best move, but it can only do so many calculations, you know? Like, the engine can't... the chess engine can't actually cheat. Well, unless it... Yeah. All it can do is calculate more moves than you. Unless... But, like, one from 1981 would be pretty limited. I mean, unless it just... I mean, illegal moves, sure, but if it's not doing illegal moves, then how can it cheat? 3? 3. I see the number 3. I don't see a number on these other two, though. You can't cheat without illegal moves, that's what I'm saying. That's why a chess engine can't actually cheat. I mean, unless you take 2 turns in a row, I guess. But that would just be an illegal move. I suppose. Yeah, but the one in the movie didn't make an illegal move. How come my headset randomly, like, loses its connection? Just kind of freaks out, gets interfered with or something. I don't really know why. Hello? How do I know it didn't make... I don't know. I guess maybe it did. Oh. It's that picture. I've seen this before. 311. Who are these people? Oh, God. You know, a lot of these people seem relatively... I don't know why he put this picture in a hospital. Seems like a weird thing to do. What the... Help! .311's gone. Look how these... You know, they're just kind of obscured, pretty normal. Then there's this guy. And this guy's just... he can only see the eye, really. Children's ward. What happened to the drill machine, though? A mole. Probably wake up there soon. I remember playing the demo. I think it was like even the early part was like different. I think though. I think, or maybe it just stopped pretty early. We definitely didn't. This definitely wasn't in the demo though. I think you just was in the mole. Maybe on the demo now. Good chip. The cornerstone. Directorate board questions Strata. Maria Demchenko, a senior representative of the once dominant mining and energy conglomerate Strata, has been summoned by the directorate board. Demchenko is to answer questions about a possible connection between the so-called Matryoshka incident and the M12 mission, a Strata-sponsored expedition that launched earlier this month. The expedition was the first mission of its kind undertaken by Strata in over 9 years. A second expedition has been proposed, this time to be led by veteran geonaut Stepan Adamenko. The goal of this expedition is said to be to investigate why the M12 lost contact with the surface, though Strata has claimed to have no hope of finding their crew still alive. They're gone. Just go find them. The picture is. Where am I? Back here. I think we're in the void. We're always in the void, aren't we? The map doesn't even have a 311. It's gone. Three one. What's there? What's in the playground thing? Or not playground, but the well, I mean, it does have the slide. What's in that area, though? Ducky, no! Or goose, or whatever. Oh, God. Oh, God. Help! Can't move. Oh, I can move. I had to back out away from the TV. 317. Hello? Kind of a creepy sound. Help. This is well done. I don't even know. I don't even think there's anything there. Oh. Mr. Wheelchair. I've seen you before. Uh-oh. Yeah? Okay, thanks. Okay, we're in. Victor, no wonder you were broken. But you still refused to believe death would be the end. Instead, you set him free. He'll be fine. I mean... Yeah. He's truly gone, Victor. Take the cassette, hold him in your arms, and you will know. Bostic, during the moment of passing, there's a change of exactly 21 grams in the patient's weight. This has been theorized as being the soul leaving the body. It is of utmost importance that this moment is captured by the neural recorder. Euthanasia is therefore needed to ensure the recording and the patient's moment of passing are synchronized. I don't know, I feel like that might be a myth, that you immediately lose weight, but... Impressive that such a small vessel can contain something as infinite as a soul. But a boy should not have to live his life trapped in a dream. This may have been all they could give you. But I have no such limits. Keep following the signal, Victor. That is how you will find me. This cassette is the key. You brought it with you on this mission for a reason. Petro is still with you on your vessel. My eyes! You just have to remember who stole him from you. My eyes! Help! Help! The bright. Press telegram. Stepan Edemenko. Viktor Kaminsky. You have to go home right now. All landlines, electronics, out of order. Fires throughout the city. Can't tell you confidential details. We have made a mistake. I fear we cannot undo.
Hello?
Yeah, burning down the city is a mistake. My music! Hey. Fix it. My music. Torpedo room? The drill has a torpedo room? Boden. I know it has an engine, but... Why'd the music have to turn off? Not fair. This is the cool music room, you know? And if you left your cassette in the door panel and then close the door, you'd be screwed. Cthulhu's tired of the song. Why? Why? Sure nothing bad will be in here. Borden? Oh, he's playing solitaire. Please be safe down there. This is the last time, you promised. This fire, it's really hot. I'm scared. My eyes are stinging. What the? Kibby? You know why the neighbor's cat always yells at me. I just want to be friends. Are these the memories? Dad says Grandpa is going to drill deeper than anyone had ever drilled before. He came by before he would leave, and he and Dad looked sad and a bit angry together. Grandpa always smells like mud. I asked Dad if he ever shot a gun, but he said that he hadn't. He said that there was a big war once and no one was allowed to have guns after that. dig. We have the best house. My friends all think so too. Dad says that is because he worked as a navigator. Neuron frequency. I sat on the floor and played with my toys. Dad was in the other room. I like that I can still hear him humming. This is kind of neat. I don't want to die. I don't know their faces, but their voices are familiar. They're smiling at me. I am safe. I am loved. Been waiting for so long. I asked Dad why I don't have a mom. He got quiet for a bit. I didn't ask again. I want to be alone. I stood by the shore and looked at the ocean. It felt really big. I kept thinking there could be a huge fish or monsters under the water. Scary. Wonder how many of these they put in there. I'm scared. Dad let me play with his cassette recorder. He says they used on the train to become a navigator and that you have to listen closely for different sounds. They all sounded like beeps to me. I hope that doesn't mean I can't become a navigator like Dad. No, you can't be one because you're dead. Scared. I found the best stick in the world. It's shaped like a sword, with a big handle. It makes me feel both happy and sad. If it's the best stick in the world, then I will never find a better one, and that's no fun. Huh? What else means you don't have to look? Me and Dad walked to a really big tree in a big empty field. There was nothing else there, just a tree and grass. I looked up at one of the branches and thought it would be perfect. I asked him if we could make a swing there. I really want one. Don't want to be alone. Uncle Stepan came by. He is always kind and gives me candy sometimes. He doesn't have any hair. Dad says it's because Uncle Stepan has been underground for too long. I saw a little toy mole on the shelf. It looked soft and kind. I picked it up and held it for a bit. I didn't want to put it back. I asked if I could keep it. Dad said no. No mole. Scared. We ate pancakes together. They were really good. Now I'm waiting to open my presents. I want a mole. Do you guys want a mole? I think a mole would be hard to take care of. Some kids were mean to me in kindergarten today. They laughed at me and didn't let me play. I felt really sad and wanted to go home. Dad is never mean. They put a lot of these in here. Dad is crying. I don't know why. Everything is dark, but it doesn't hurt anymore. I wish I could see him again. Guacamole. What is that from? Don't want to die. I saw a big machine digging deep into the ground. It was loud and strong and didn't stop. I watched it for a long time. Dad said people use machines like that to go deeper and deeper. I told him I want to be a geonaut when I grow up. It's from Austin Powers. Oh. Dad, where are you? Me and Dad fought against fire-breathing dragons together. He won. We won, but they burned Dad really badly. Afterward, I found a bucket with some water to pour over his head to make him feel better. He laughed, so it must have worked. Bucket? Everything feels heavy. I can't open my eyes. It's hard to move or say anything. I hear voices sometimes. I think one of them is Dad. Was this when we're after the burns? So scared. I got in a fight in school. Mikhail put my shoes in the toilet again, and so I hit him. Dad says hitting people is bad, but I don't think he ever had to walk home in wet, stinky shoes when he was in school. Everything is on fire. It's really hot. I'm scared. My eyes stinging. I can't see. I don't know where to go. I keep calling for Dad, but he's not here. I think this is... Yeah, I think we finally hit the end. Or the beginning. Yep. Petro. Oh, you're still here. What you've been doing? Message. Teeth. Yeah, he hasn't been doing any work in there. Get my email. Get the email. M13, I'm sorry to say it, but this mission is a disaster. It's been several days now since any contact from you. Now we've hit a dead end. Navigating through the layers below you is far too precise for our instruments. We can't risk another Matryoshka incident. We are terminating your autopilot system in order to save power while we are discussing extraction. I assure you, no one wants this, especially when you are so close to the M12 vessel. But sometimes you just have to accept reality. Don't listen to their apathy. Even if you tried to explain what truly is at stake here for you now, they wouldn't. Would they understand? We'll find a way. You just have to get back into that cockpit. Yeah, we just gotta keep going. The voices in my head are right. Interesting. It seems like the top floor's lights are always on. No matter what here. Because you don't have a chance to really switch the fuse back. Perilous terrain ahead. Deploy torpedo from engine hall. What do you mean? How do you We're in the middle of the ground. Could we possibly use a torpedo without blowing ourselves up? I don't understand. But if it's in the engine room... Gonna need to do that again anyway. Doesn't seem to be much that happens at the rec room area. I guess there's not a lot there. Torpedo. Controls locked. I'm so scared. Do I have a torpedo? I want to go up. Here? One. Unloaded. Not engaged. Key. Flower path. I mean, I guess they're like drill torpedoes or something. Where does it go, though? Damn. There we go. Detonate with the clacker. Okay. What could go wrong? I understand now. But I think I screwed it up. I guess you can only screw up 12 times. I wonder what happens if you do that. I don't want to do it, though. Ammo. Just underground drill torpedoes. I guess the torpedo is also a drill. Meant to explode at hard to get through the areas or something. Jerry? Victor.
Hey, Victor, this is Stefan.
Stepan.
Turkish happy explosion nevasi. What we get? Dinyosi for Paziki. Putega was many, Bola Wiki Bakopai.
Isn't everyone here dead?
Hvis vi ser på sikkert på Diko, og det er det mulig å smile med tårta. Så da var vi kun med alt på levasi. De besille for seg meg med tville vekster på gatjindene. Lua, hvilke spiknære du med Josef den hvordan vi leven. Og kan leie med det.
Tempt you to surrender. Since when has anything worthwhile ever been easy? They will never truly trust you, Victor. But I do. Into the cockpit, listen to your instincts. It'll be fine. Employee ID. I don't think we needed that before. Can I? Enter 4-digit employee ID from your issued dorm cassette. Y first 2 digits, X last 2 digits. 4? Oops. But I only see 2 digits. Let's just try this. Oh, 6359. We have power. Sort of. Why aren't these on? Waypoint data. Enter waypoint data from the laboratory to the terminal. The goofy artifact. It's not here. The 17103? Or 17120? 17. Huh? Oh, I do still have a thingamabob. $20.05. Okay. 14,980. Let's see. That one. That one. Send files. No, we read the memory. And we copied to the computer. To compute. $12 hertz to 70 hertz. Ground density 310. I mean, this looks like it works, but I guess we'll go over here. But there's like more than one. Okay, we'll go here. 4518. 310. 54. 4518. Drilling. Autopilots. Do I know what I'm doing? Not really. Get over here, you. Bastard. What the hell's happening? I can't read that. New target value 45 RPM. Magma breach imminent. Reload. Hull cannot withstand temperature over prolonged time. Override emergency stop with ignition key. Okay. We're going. The drummer's here. We're no in trouble. Coordinates. Magma breach imminent. Hurry up, the drummer's here. .7. .7, 38. $65.27. Gotta go. Screw the magma. Drummer. Where we're going. Did I take out the tape too fast? No, I'm not trying to do anything with the core. There's like a voice down there. Restart the terminal. Boot. Boot, damn you. .260. .60. 62. Then 2184. Going. We are the drill master. Trying to drill to the other side. We're gonna come out at some other country or something. We must move. What? My computers. Neural cassette. Go back to the lab. $21,940. I believe. Okay, 21,890. Yeah, we're trying to develop faster trade routes by drilling through the earth. That's what this is about.
China. Our homie.
What the? Where are all these post-its coming from? Cannot see. $390. 38. About 50-50. Rough. It's just 70 meters. You think the drummer is worried? I feel like the bar isn't moving. I don't know if I'm missing something or not. I'm kind of confused. It says 38. Oh. Whoa. We had the RPM wrong. We don't need to see. Oh god, we do need to see. Me glasses. Should have just kept the one lens. Blind. Hopefully the drummer doesn't know we're blind. .2 70. 72. No! 10 meters. Wait, it's still 21890. I don't need that. What do I need? What do we need? Ground density too high. Torpedo sequence required. Oh. Help. Help. worry, drummer. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it.
Help me, please!
On this side. I'm blind. Drummer? Mr. Drummer, are you okay? God, he's dead. The drummer's dead. Help. Turn off lesson. You made it through. Now you are close, very close. Look at me. It's time I made you see. Oh, he fixed our, he gave us 20/20 vision. Wow, now you have to hurry. You must save him. But how? Can I go somewhere? Oh. Well. Can I go here? No. My inventory's gone, so I'm just supposed to walk somewhere, but where? Oh, I was trying to pick this out, but it didn't seem to. This is fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's just the elevator to Silent Hill. be fine. I know where I'm going. What's happening? We'll save you, kid, or whoever. Fire extinguishers. It's endless. I guess it's out. Jump, you fool. Do it. Didn't matter that you hurried home as fast as you could. They called it the Matryoshka incident. Strata had refused to let the drilling missions be a thing of the past. Instead, they ventured beyond where your kind were meant to go, and awoke things that should have been left sleeping. But Strata never paid for their mistakes. You did. You never made it back to him in time. Yeah, this is very Max Payne. You owed them nothing, Victor. Are we gonna wake up again? Offer of enlistment. 16/12/1978. Viktor Kaminsky. Prospect Mira 18. Victor, your rejection of our offer saddens me. This mission will be one of a kind, a true revival of the good old days. If you forgive my sentimentality. Still, I want you to know that I understand your decision. I know you're a father, and you never saw eye to eye. And now you are a father yourself. It's a heavy burden to bear, but I'm certain you will handle it with the same care, tenderness, and unfailing effort that you seem to give to everything in your life. I'm proud of you. Signed, Stepan Adamenko. Mission Administration, Strata Drilling, Exploration Division. Digit 2 is a 3. Wait, what was digit 1? Digit 2 is a 3. Victor. Responsibilities: dig, Dig. Age 333. Dig, dig, dig. Dig. All we do is dig. Now, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
I never saw him again. I'm back. I'm sure everything's fine here. Check our email. Another normal day. Whoever is reading this, I'm so sorry. We finally had an update from Stepan about the state of the mission, about Yosep, and whatever monstrosity has made its way into the vessel with you. If only we'd known. The following information is absolutely critical. Stepan's dorm, there's a gun case. There's just a single bullet on board for the most unthinkable emergencies. There's one boat, but there's 4 people. I hope it can save you now. Make that shot count. For tomorrow. What's... a gun with 1 bullet. Stepan. The cornerstone, 8,754 meters, new low. I hate to say I told you so, Stepan. You were the one who put this crew together. You knew some of your selections were, shall we say, controversial. And above all, you knew the risks those selections would bring. Look, I'm not trying to be heartless. All I'm saying is that
this is not one of those situations I can bail you out from. You need to make some tough decisions. Too much is riding on this mission. We should reserve extraction for a true emergency. The symptoms the crew are experiencing could very well be because you are several kilometers below the surface. It doesn't have to be the signal. What's this one? 10-11-82. Let me just start by saying we are all devastated by Senko's death. He was one of the geniuses that felt larger than life. But that doesn't change anything, Stepan. You all have to keep going no matter what. I understand the situation is dire, but that enough is not grounds for extraction. And Ritsenko is not truly needed to operate the vessel, is he? The signal target coordinates seem to have been updated without issue. It's natural for you to feel responsible for your crew. You are. But they also knew the risks. Not like the M12 mission. You know what you are up against. 11-11-82. I'm not about to let your stubbornness be the death of you. You, if anyone, should know that sometimes a commander has to face reality, Stepan. I'm telling you this as a friend. If you extract now without Central Command permission, heads will roll. You know how the situation is up here. The earthquakes, the constant blackouts, fucking dead who won't shut up. As long as even a single crew member remains alive, the public won't accept you giving up. We can't always save everyone we care about, Stepan. When we extract, we are going to need someone to take responsibility. And no, Stepan, it won't be you. Ooh. Need his tape. Digit 3 is a 5. Where the hell's digit 1? The case is only be open if you met an insurmountable emergency. All crew members need to unanimously agree to open this case. Therefore, each crew member has been assigned one digit at random. Oh, so I have 3. Digit 3 is a 5. You doing alright in here? Still sleeping on the job. 8. The corn. Stone. Matvir Romanuk. I don't really need the last number. Assume it's in here somewhere though. 7. Eight, 3, 5, 7. Steam, I did. A little high. Seems like if the memory prices hadn't changed, it would have been like 800 or something. A gun. With 1 bullet. It looked like no bullets to me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello, Jerry?
Victor. Rösta i Stepan.
Stepan.
Ett extraktionsplan. Det arbetsgivare upplever rapport.
They're bringing us home. We were almost there.
Sabotage. Ketika bersikap sebagai bersekera sikap Bersikap bijak, amal terima bersikap kenal. Ada berlaku macam apa kalau saya tak cukup. Kium saya fiu di bersih berwajib. Bersikap lebih bijak, bersikap tak terima. Bersikap harus berkerja dengan rapat. Bersikap hijau.
They're gonna blame me. What did I do?
Bikin sebegitu bersikap seperti ini.
Stepan, no! I think we were trying to drill through the earth to create a convenient trade route to the other side. Probably. It didn't work out very well, though. Me? Bunny. Bunny rabbit. Where are we going, Bunny? What about the Vorpal bunny? The Vorpal bunny, don't you know? Now, in we go. The Vorpal bunny can only be defeated by the Holy Hand Grenade. I don't know if this is the Vorpal bunny, though. Bunny. Shadow bunny. Whatever happened to that demo I played of that game where we were like crawling through a tunnel the whole time? I guess that game never got made. Dude, we played a lot of demos of games that have not shown up. Like, some of them like 5 years ago or something, you know. It never got past demo. I should check some of them. Every so often a game on my wish list kind of vanishes too, you know? Oops, I hit the window button. Stupid window button. I should disable that button. You can do that, right? Disable the window key? What the? Hello? Where the hell are we now? Dicky, you know, it's just a window. I just tapped the window key. But I feel like the window key doesn't have really any practical use. It seems like it's just a shortcut for Alt-Tab. But more easy to accidentally hit. Crawling. Bunny? Bunny? Or bunny? It's the core. Or I don't know. Is it supposed to be there is core or a planet? I don't even know. What the? You have to make a choice, Victor. Follow my light. Or let them do it. Where's the light? What the? Fishy. I didn't see any light. Fishy? The angel taught truth in secrets. Only she truly understood. All the flesh withers. Some flowers are cut before they can bloom. People mourn the ways of the world. An angel descended onto the earth. The first witness lay wrapped in swaddling cloth. They feared a world unaligned with the tyranny of their dogma. Thus the angel was condemned and cast down. The angel was imprisoned beneath the earth. The knowledge he had given them became his chains. The angel refused the cruelty of fate. He shattered the boundaries between life and death. Cast down. Taught truth, secrets only she taught. Teaching. Which one's teaching? All flesh withers. Some flowers are cut before they can bloom. Even more than the ways of the world. Are you mourning? I don't know. What are you? Are you teaching something? I think you're teaching something.
withering. Oh wait, are you? I did it. No! All this and we end up in church? They broke me, Victor. Can't even remember her name. Oh, hello. I refuse to let you suffer my fate. It's not the end. Like Petro, I still live on, trapped in static. His cassette is the key. It is what will do something between life and death. It's how you will set us both free. Water breaks a stone over the ages. The past that binds us both can be washed away. So take the ewer. Wash away all those memories of funerals and loss and death. Forever. Mothra? It's got 4 wings. Yep. 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 The madness. We've got the madness. Hello? Jerry? Nope. Turn around. Jerry?
Навигатор. Чуешь меня? Засудуем 12 балласа машине. Трата не приемал скок.
You guys are still alive?
Lojalista na kaikki muruvitusnia. Lumjusuu unohtamattavaa. Mais našli dulollisen kari. Kalatovi šukovrazi jasenetak.
Yep. I blew up my ship.
Ei temperysne prokuitumme. Von vradisilkuli našni kurupas. Joku sinne balatista ajan on shokkone Kristiä.
They found it?
Elsonin proklin sinästänä por. Haluaa prokulla lakata. Odnaan vrosvashidili. Ratkalla toviaja. Se sovskalla kuruvisilkuli našni valassateli.
Old sinister things? Why is it always things? There's always things.
For the sort of people who like that sort of thing, that's the sort of thing they like.
Not the things.
Wait, how did I... Do I know? We're going to the other ship, I guess? Or the other drill? But there's a church in here. I don't know. I think we've got the madness. I'm pretty sure we have the madness.
Cuckoo clocks.
So we are cuckoo. My boy. I need that. Ah! Jesus. We gotta go.
A chicken.
Help. Help. Help.
China. Our home.
China? What the? Help. Help. Uh-oh. Something is wrong with the world. They do pretty good with the sound in this game. Button! Help! My screwdriver. That was my favorite screwdriver. My bullet. It was pretty neat. I saw him earlier. Gun. One bullet. I put it in a pretty bad spot. So I can bring him back to you. Find my recording equipment. Record my essence onto Petro's cassette. Bring the cassette to me. Board the other vessel. So I can bring him back to you. Bring us together. Yeah, I had to like... I didn't really know which direction I had to put, like, you know, had to do things to get the gun to do what it was supposed to do. My legs! This is as far as those who came before you made it. But for you, this is not the end. Do not power off the machine. Do not remove active media. Do not attempt manual recovery. My legs. Finally managed to pick up readings of the signal. It's weak, but it's definitively something there with its own signature. Good to know we didn't drill all this way for nothing. Lost my favorite screwdriver and my legs are broken. Cut extraction cables. 4 against. She wants us to dig. Who is she? We must dig. Open my eyes. Salvation is not something to be found. Alright. You have to take it for yourself. Are you okay, sir? What are these crystals? Those more of the crystals we got that helped us with the signal number, whatever. I have no legs and I must dig. Soon. Soon. Record. Sure. Wait, aren't you gonna overwrite my kid? We're so damn close. Signal's too far away from recorder. Bring drilling vessel closer to signal source. Get into the pilot seat. I'm going. I'm going. Does this thing still work? That's our dad. that. Oh, thanks. Make the recording. How long I too had waited. Thank you, Victor. Turn, I merely hope to give you the peace you have truly. As for me, I fear I'll never be able to let go. We got impaled by those crystals. Don't worry, I won't keep you. Petro has already waited long enough. Hello? Was all a dream? Lock apartments. Dear Petro, the day I'm writing this, you are just turning 6. My plan is to give you this letter by the day you turn 16, or perhaps when you get your first job, or perhaps when you get married. When does a child stop being a child? I can tell you that when I look at you making noises with your toy drill, or when you draw with all the colors that you have, or when you keep glancing out the window because perhaps soon the rain will be gone and we can go to the playground. Right now, I feel that you will always be my little boy forever. I wonder what kind of young man you will be by the time I give this letter to you. Will you be a rascal or a studious bookworm? Will you go to the Strata Institute to be a navigator like your dad? I hope not. You'll probably be a bit ashamed of me, as teenagers usually are. The only other thing I can say for certain is that no matter what path you choose in life, I will always love you. Your father, Victor. My legs are okay. Do we have my favorite screwdriver, though? Probably not. Certify that it appears by the registers of the Institute Strata that Victor Kaminsky, in the examination for the degree of engineering and boring, in accordance with the statutes of the state, kept the prescribed residence and passed all necessary examinations on 28th June 1962. Hello? The mole, yeah, the mole present. But there might be more noble reasons hidden beneath the surface. Kaminsky, who became a grandfather just a few years ago, continues more solemnly. There are things I can't speak about regarding the mission. I'm sure you understand, but it might be important. More important than anything we've ever done before. And of course, it's going to be dangerous. That's why I feel this is a good opportunity for the old guard to take point. I should have been more present as a father myself. Now I want to give my son an opportunity to stay at home, be the kind of presence I could never be for him. When I asked Kaminsky if his grandchild wouldn't also want his grandfather present in his life, Taras simply laughs. His jovial nature back so quickly is like it never left. You talk as if I'm going towards certain death, he says, but I am the best navigator who ever lived. Of course I'm coming back. And what a story I'll have to tell little Petra when I do. Remarkable revival. Just when you thought the old man Kaminsky had lost his touch, he does it again. Taras Kaminsky, who became a household name when he cemented the record for deepest descent in 1964, describes himself as someone who has always been a restless soul. Back in the heydays of drilling, they just couldn't keep me away from the ground. Kaminsky says, the people at Strata used to say I must be part mole. 9 years since Strata's last manned deep earth drilling mission, destabilized bedrock and falling mineral prices has been some of the reasons why vessels such as the M12 were figuratively put on the shelf. It felt right, somehow, Kaminsky laughs. When asked about why he chose to accept a mission that is as daring as it is dangerous, the M12 and I have been through a lot together. When Strata unveiled the mission, I just thought to myself, no way I'm letting anyone else go down there with her. The light. The tree and the swing. He's not dead, but he is bald. Bound Petro. He's bald. What's even the point? I don't know. Sacrifices had to be made.
Давайте правзо.
Patika. Patika du vidare till ett vilt verkasavart. Det är väldigt kallt hos mig inte. Det är kallt för det var inte.
Not a, well then, if she's going to be the first to watch it, how do you know what's on it?
Давайте пожелуем этим.
И не возьми сяди, только разъедь посип неди.
I like this tape cartridge format. This is a cool credit sequence.
Настя som Viktor vill ni se bättre bi. Mota patroni. Zrobiona privana.
Viktor went crazy. Yeah, they weren't monsters.
Да, Кamiński był niezjasny.
Det man kan smija, så det Kamiński, jag vill se när du är vanjastig. Sytuacja internacjska, ska bez kiksa vakie zony manuva. Sytuacja Kamiński, sytuacja jest so to że się nie niu.
A nie śmieję Bogdan Prusznik, zabawiego Słowiec?
Nie, nie wiem, gdzie jest Kamiński kid. Drago wyjdzie się po czym kał, po żlucznik jest Kamiński.
We had the madness. No, we were crazy and killed everyone. I think. This is one of the more creative credit sequences ever, though. Pretty good one.
Bедняга.
Petro. Yeah, we went crazy and killed everyone. Event Horizon. I mean, basically, I guess it is. Event Horizon with a drill. Sort of.
Karaktär för spektakel som ger oss bara.
Это миссия не на мудрость мне. За дело глубина сильных чапа.
Damage control.
Южно не вреда.
But what about wisdom?
Is
it all from tomorrow?
На завтра.
But the signal's on the Petro tape. Uh-oh. It's gonna take over the interwebs. Latin. Uh-oh. It's too much. The madness. What the... You can't just turn off my game like that. It's one way to end the game. I missed one achievement. Oh, clear it with a minute to spare. I didn't do that because I was confused for a little while. No, it didn't crash. That's intentional. It's intentional, clearly. That was pretty cool, though. All right, thanks for... Have a good night, everybody.